Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me?
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I know the video's been long overdue, but in this present moment I was on my way to Stanley Park with my friend and her friends, and in this particular video you can peep the planes from the proposal with Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock. So we headed up to the waterfront, and there was a hotel or two here on the side. I think it was only one, but it was giving dining and outdoor activities. So we all hopped on e-scooters and we headed through Stanley Park. And mind you, I was completely struggling, but the view was worth it from where we stopped. After which we went to Break Up Bakery, which is a very famous and well-renowned bakery in Canada. Y'all, so I'm really trying to be consistent in creating content, but people are always around me, so I always have to be holding the phone at a very weird angle. Like, ain't nobody trying to see that. Class ended and I am heading to the mall. So I'm gonna head to the dollar store, because period. And two, I am gonna get myself to Walmart to get an item or two. They have a dollar store in the mall called Book or Two Plus. Yeah. So I came in here for a scarf. They got so much Canadian memorabilia in here. Okay, so I went to the dollar store, the first dollar store, and they didn't have any scarves, so I'm gonna, of course, find Dollarama, but I think it's on the next side of the mall. And that walk is kind of long. Hi people, so I went grocery shopping at the mall, yes, and the bag big, it's every bottle, and I am girl bossy. So I'm here handling business. I got a few stuff. Breakfast items, lunch items, snack items, and partial dinner items. Yeah. Y'all, so I caught the train and headed home, did some school work, and then called it a day. Headed to school the next day, where I had a very important meeting to get into. I had to dress the part, even though it was virtual, and it wasn't gonna be like I'm talking to anybody, but I'm just gonna be answering questions and submitting the videos. So I had to step out, because virtual or face to face, your girl is gonna give boss lady. She's gonna give the feminine woman. She's gonna give gorgeousness can done. Period. So I was preparing to start. Mind you, it was a bit difficult because campus was noisy, so I had to be answering the questions in between and waiting for silent moments. After my day concluded, I went home and created a beautiful, delightful, delectable ramen meal that I've been seeing on TikTok, and it was really good. So right now, guys, I'm doing a compilation of videos because I have so much work doing. It's insane, but it's not anything that I'm not used to. Yeah, it's not anything I'm not used to. So I'm just getting strapped in, doing the work day by day, because it's several assignments due and the semester is wrapping up. So I'm focused, tunnel vision, and that is it. So my really fun activities, maybe they spontaneously happen, but presently I'm not focused on that. My main focus is school. Yeah. So my routine, my little life right now is studies. That's for one, that's priority. Two, sleep. And three, ensuring I eat. Yes, because the amount of work that is there, if if I don't prioritize food and water, the work takes over. But one of the ways I try to like manage my days is to basically ensure that I incorporate food, sleep, water, and some kind of minor enjoyment throughout my day, so I don't feel burned out. Because you have to know, I have to know how to manage this entire experience, this studies, you know. And as I say, it's not anything that I'm not used to, but it's still a lot, even though I've been used to this stuff like this before. So it's just getting reacquainted. And so sometimes when I try to put out videos bi-weekly, that's why I call them week and few vlogs, because I didn't want to restrict myself to saying, oh, I'm gonna post bi-weekly, because the reality is I'm prioritizing YouTube, but I'm prioritizing my work more. And that's not ain't no problem with that. So I try to keep a balance. So I call it week and few. So if I do them bi-weekly, which is my initial intent, then yay. But if I don't, and I drop it on the third week, then that too is just as great. Yeah, so more content to compile. And you guys love to see that, right? So recently I've been taking walks. Your girl walks every now and again. Yeah, so I go, I walk come. Walking is the it thing right now. Do I like it? I love the ability to walk, but may I tell you, I am telling you, walking to and from for a person who don't walk normally, it's just like I can feel my heart like I feel my like my thighs, feeling my like all I know, like them are tighten, the muscles are tighten, and it's like it's telling me, Tiara-Lee, sit, Tiara-Lee, sit, but there's no seat in sight. There's no seat in sight, and so I have to walk until I reach my destination, and that too is fine. That too is fine. Another thing that I got whilst experiencing the Chinese New Year's at school, I got a fortune cookie. They had a game. I think it's also to tell your fortune or your luck as well. And I am lucky. I am lucky. I got the number 51. Believe in yourself, and others will too. I found this interesting because I do believe in myself. Others need to do the same, period. God never failed me yet. Me never failed me. Right? So I think this is the fortune cookie that says the sky's the limit this month. I would have preferred if it said the sky's the limit for the rest of my life. But hey. So class is finished for today. I am gonna finish up some assignments when I get home. But presently, we need to get a snack, something to munch on. Because I don't think I'm gonna make it home okay if I don't. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna head out. In this specific moment, before I decided to indulge in my soup and my cheese bread, I was just giving God thanks. Like, I was in awe. I'm in Canada. I'm seeing snow. Like, I'm seeing snow, guys. Like, snow is falling from the skies. Guys, so the soup and the cheese bread was not for $3 something cents. It was for $5 something cents. Was it worth it? I don't know. I'm still deciding. Even after I bought it, still deciding. But it's snowing, guys. It's snowing. It's snowing. headed on the bus and went straight home to sleep. Fast forward, we had a production business class trying to understand and see the process of making items efficient and how many persons are needed and so forth. So if the frogs were leaping properly, you was doing a good job. Afterwards, me and my friends, we went to the David Lamb Park where we enjoyed the sun because the sun was out and stunting, y'all. So when the sun comes out, you enjoy it. Having some fun in the sun. So it's cold and it's sunny. The best combination ever. One thing for sure, two things for certain, a girl face is always gonna be done when she's outside. Cause look at that. It's given well and ready for the road. The semester was coming to a close and we had so much assignments to do, but we were out enjoying ourselves. I make things sound pretty, so here's a preview of what occurred later that night.
Hi everyone, let's talk about why wickedness can't do. I've been up from morning. Can't tell you how much hours of sleep my kids. I can't. Right? And I'm supposed to do a recording that is less than 15 minutes. Why? Tell me why this is 33 minutes. This person wants me to do a recording for 15 minutes with the load of content that is being required. So are you expecting me to not talk about everything, but to ensure that everything is on the slides? Got something I have to give. Something I have to give.
I showed out, y'all.
So today is the second to last day of class, and I am very happy to be over with this semester, and I'm preparing for what is to come in the next semester.
The last day of classes finally came. We aced the winter semester and now we're preparing for spring. As you can see, time for next season.